Honestly, when I signed up to do this externship, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. In fact, I was kind of scared and almost backed out at the last minute, but I realized that I am a lifelong learner, and I figured I would walk away from this experience with something that I could use in my classroom. Little did I know that it was going to challenge my teaching philosophy and really change the teacher that I am today.
I just kind of happened on to Northland C. There was an opportunity that came through an email, and so I decided to go, and it was during the summer, which, you know, summer's so valuable to teachers anyway, but it looked like a real opportunity to get together with businesses up in the north and find out how I could help better meet the needs of my students and really prepare them for real life. I always want to prepare them for real life because they always ask, what are we doing with this? How will I ever need this? And I was really kind of pleasantly surprised.
Northland C is really about thinking through a new concept and bringing authentic procedures and processes from businesses into the classroom. Really what the Northland C program does, did for me, is it helped me understand that if the students have an authentic reason, something that they can associate with their future, then there's a purpose for them to learn what I want them to learn. And I also think that it's more than learning it, it becomes an experience.
We were put into groups with different people from around the Kansas City area. I got to meet a lot of new teachers. It was a great time seeing who they are and where they come from. We were sent out to other businesses. I got to visit Hall of 1916 nameplates downtown, and I also got to visit the TWA terminal where they rebuild and build the aircrafts.
There was a bracelet company that they were making bracelets for students who have medical concerns and medical alert jewelry, essentially. That was one of the businesses, and then there was another business. And so we went on site and we saw the whole production and we saw how things were done, and she had a need that was, how do I market this and get this out and really get the attention of kids that age and really help increase her sales?
My project was contacting an organization that needed graphic design work, specifically reaching out to the village of Clay Como for this project. And I had an understanding that they needed logo design. Clay Como has never had a logo that represents their village or their city properties, and I knew that they were interested in finding someone to do that, and I also knew that they did not have the funds to hire a firm to do that. So I reached out to the city clerk and asked if we could help, and we started a conversation that way, and the idea then was to bring just that whole design firm concept, having a client that had a need, into my classroom and designing their logo for them.
It really, actually, it challenged me to think about my teaching philosophy. It made me think about what is learning about. It made me go back to my classroom and rethink what does learning look like. How do I get kids to problem solve? How do I get them to create? Because that's really where I want my students to be. It also helped me see that education in the classroom can also be connected to outside our walls and with our community.
Most teachers have never worked outside of the education profession, and so they do not have the context to then impart to the students. So programs like C are incredibly valuable because they get the teachers out of their box and equip them with some experiences which allow them to teach more effectively in the classroom. We were having difficulty finding employees that met our qualifications and that were interested in a career in manufacturing. So we started working with educators, and we work both with kids and with with kids and with teachers, as well as administration people within each school district. You know, the key to anything in any career is having a passion about what you're doing. If you have a passion, you're more likely to put the effort in that's required to succeed. And these teachers all come at it with a great deal of passion.
I would say Northland C provides an opportunity to bring the real world into your classroom and then to bring your students into the real world.
An unforgettable experience that challenged me as a teacher and made me rethink what learning looks like in the classroom.
C is the opportunity to get teachers out of their box in order that they can better convey concepts to their kids in the classroom.